Hey, everybody.
Hi guys,
What's up, everybody?
Lord.
TBH in the building. Where's your? Why y'all laughing at me? Where's your horn? You gotta. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do that shit.
we need the horn.
Yeah, boring.
Oh my God. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh Lord, there you go. There's a horn right there.
Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting night because I am not at the captain's seat right now. Heather's gonna be running it tonight. So give
Don't
her
be
Oh,
telling
grace.
them people that.
Just in case
Shit.
something bad happens. They'll be
So you
like,
don't want to
hey,
take fault for the team?
like,
You
man,
gotta
Heather
take
messed
that
up.
L. Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
No? Okay.
You're running the show.
Yeah, this all you.
Mm-mm.
I can't even control my computer right now because my Bluetooth.
Wait, so do I gotta pull the reactions up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Brandon, you so
Oh, so I
funny.
got. I'm gonna
No,
have
no,
to
no, no,
send.
no, no. As soon as I can get this thing discoverable, then I can take it back over. But
Oh,
right
Because
now,
the reactions are all under your
just give me a second.
you're stressing me
I'm
out.
pretty sure I can.
or I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty sure I
sure.
can. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Okay, so while you figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and start the opener, right? Okay,
Yes.
so give me 1 second.
One. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right, look at you.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I like it. Cut your mic. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. I already know, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be like mystery pizza.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, they thought they were getting it. So they went in there with with Diddy. Come on, mystery pizza for you.
Damn.
Oh man. This is not good though. I really can't get the same from it. All right. I don't know where Heather took us, but try again.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go. There we go. We're going. We're going. We're going through the motions
Got
now.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
who did that? I didn't do that. Oh, there we go.
I had to be just a little bit.
We're working on it, guys. So just know next Wednesday when Jeremy's not here, it's gonna be a hot mess.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that. Oh man. Also, she will also be running Slim Show tomorrow as well. So
Oh.
it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, so y'all be ready for that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we're gonna pull that one off.
Yeah. So I'm going through my history to see if I can pull up Instagram through my history. But if you want to check for the chat or at least give them a little something.
Okay, guys, so make sure if you are not that you are following us on Instagram. I went ahead and put it there it goes. So go ahead and why does it look like that? Ew. We gotta change the font. But make sure you go ahead and
Oh, there it is. Good.
Oh, you got it?
okay, I don't like none of it. But okay. Go ahead and make sure you're following us because we're doing a Q&A. So you can ask us questions and me and Alfonso will be answering them next Wednesday live while we're streaming. So it's going to be so exciting. Also, make sure that you're sending in reaction videos so that we can go ahead and cover them. If there's any topics you would like for us to research and discuss, go ahead and send us a DM, and we'll go ahead and get that taken care of.
All right. Cool, cool,
Anybody else?
cool. All right. I ain't got nothing.
Also, since we're in the month of October, next week, me and Heather, we're gonna be going over Halloween October stuff.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
so if anybody's got any little scary stories, any kind of
paranormal activity.
experiences, paranormal activity in a house or whatever, in the woods, scary dream, whatever,
Scary
your pet,
thing.
your pet's acting crazy
Yeah, I don't know.
at a certain house or something, you can send us a little story on Instagram or TikTok, whatever, via message, and then we'll read it. We'll read it out.
No, I'm not gonna do no reading. You gonna be
Okay,
reading,
I'll read it. That's
but
fine.
we could also drop the link, and y'all can get on and share y'all stories, and your camera don't have to be on. It does have to be on when you're in backstage, but when you get out on live, it doesn't. So you can
Or
just do voice.
or that. Yep, yep.
So we got
Cool,
some
cool,
options for
cool.
y'all.
All
Mhm.
right. Well, we got a couple of oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. I'm waiting on Heather
Oh,
to
Oh, did you fix
to
your?
do
Did
to
you?
do the reaction,
You
but
got it.
yeah, I'm
You got
waiting.
your computer work. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into reactions. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm asking y'all guys.
sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So Jeremy, you're gonna share
C.
the reactions from your screen, right?
Yes.
C.
C
Okay.
C C.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the
That's for
video.
CKS.
Okay. See, está listo?
Okay.
See? Oh my God.
You
Okay. Hold
put
on.
Jeremy. You're supposed to say tortilla.
Tortilla.
No, you're not.
Hot sauce burrito.
No. We got to work on your Spanish. It's not
Okay.
there.
All right.
Okay.
Got
Hold
it.
on.
Look at you take it back though. Oh my lord. All right. Heather, you have to take us back to the main screen.
I'm going 1 second.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know how to get us.
It
Like, why
says
does it do
main
that?
scene on the left side. On the left side. It says, there you go.
Oh,
All right.
okay,
there we
my
go.
bad.
Cool, 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 cool. No, you did great. Before we get into all that, we do have a reaction. And I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you guys because it's just something really quick. But the Biden administration can move forward with student loan forgiveness. The federal judges have ruled on it.
Oh,
So that's a good thing. That is a really good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up so we can look at it really quickly. But thank you all for joining us tonight. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're with us, and we
that's right.
appreciate you.
That's right.
So let's go.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Somebody
OMG.
had that that city girl stuff in. Okay. Got it.
Because it's hot over here.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So hot
Okay.
in so hot in here.
Ooh.
All right, stop.
Oh my God.
I can't okay, forget it. I can't get the fit. Pause.
Oh.
Mm,
Stop.
let me find out. Diddy.
All right. Anyway, uh, Biden administration can move forward with the student loan forgiveness program. Uh, let's see. Why is it doing that?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they can, yeah, they can read it. They can see it.
but yeah. So I'm gonna see. We're gonna come back to this. But yeah.
All
So
right.
if you are in student debt, then Biden said he gonna forgive that. So they have moved forward. Now, does that mean that it's gonna happen overnight? I don't think so. So
Yeah, that's kind of that's a tricky one right there. Huh? I mean, the way they go about that one.
I don't know if it's tricky or not, but I do know that a lot of people would be happy if it actually happened. I know I
True.
would be.
But what about the people that already paid off all their student loans? It's like,
Well,
Can I get a
what?
refund?
Like, what if they just paid it off?
there will be sacrifices.
And it's like, damn.
Some people are gonna have to, you know. I also got this one too.
Oh,
Oh,
Julie's watching us.
we got one comment over here.
Yeah, on my way to ask for the student loan forgiveness. Yeah, I hear you.
I need to go get a student loan right now.
Free money.
No. Shout out to Julie. We ain't seen you in a little while. In case you're wondering who the voice you hearing on the front that said beep 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 beep. Yeah, that's Julie. We got this next one right here. Let's see.
It's the boogeyman, baby. Oh, baby, you know it's our time of year. It's that time of year, baby. I planted the seeds and now you're here. Now you're here, baby. Look at your backside around and right. I can't wait to carve you up on Halloween night. All your shapes and sizes, my knife goes deep, babe, you're full of surprises. Pump, let me see you pump, I wanna feel you pump,
Damn.
I just wanna make a pie. I got the cream and a little bit of spice. Love being tangled in your vines, spooning real smooth as I got your inside. Let me see you pumpkin. I wanna feel you pumpkin. Yeah, I wanna see them pumpkins, baby.
Yeah, I did send that to the wife. 100%. It's like, nah.
Hey,
I
they did a good job making that video, though.
They're really good.
Yeah,
Really,
that's
really
pretty
good.
funny. I like that.
All right, let's see what we got cracking over here. Let's see.
But you know what the thing is with me? I need somebody that knows how to tame me real good. So you have to.
Are
know
you a
how
fucking
to.
caged animal? Why the fuck I gotta tame you?
I am a caged animal.
That's a problem. You need therapy.
No,
okay?
I've been to therapy.
Niggas don't need to tame a woman. We do so much in our everyday life
but
already.
that's your
Why
natural
the fuck? Can I
habitat.
speak, please?
Wait,
when I come home, right? When I come home, I don't want to have to tame my woman.
No.
If I'm providing for you and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing as a man, right? Why the fuck would I want to come home after dealing with all that shit and then have to tame my girl? Like as if you some animal.
It's not like you have to tame me in a sense of like if there's something going on every single day. It has to do with like, you know, a day-to-day thing as far as like, you know, I might be in a bad mood or I might be trying to do something that I want to do and you're telling me not to do what I want to do and I might want to do it. So that might be combative for me because I'm very bossy. I'm sorry. I like things my way or the fucking highway. That's just what it is. And I'm just me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, hit the road.
Would she be somebody that'll be your type?
Fuck no, nigga. The fuck I need to tame an animal? Tame? Nigga, this shit crazy. She talking about, oh, I'm 27, you know what I'm saying? And I like things my way or the highway, whoop the whoop. Well, listen to me. This is why you're at a dating show inside of a studio right now. Okay? Because you're still dealing with these issues, babe. You need to.
But you know what the thing is with me? I need somebody that knows how to tame me real good. So you have to.
That's crazy.
That's real wild. Why would she say that?
That's 20 red flags right there.
She should have smoothed it over and been like, you know, like tame me in the bedroom. Not like, oh, if I want to do something, tell me no. Like, bitch, what?
Don't worry. You don't get told no. But you ain't gotta be like, I love it when you say no. No.
Oh man.
Wow.
I don't think I want to deal with that either, to be honest.
We're gonna have to wrap her with a red flag and be like, all right, keep on walking.
I mean, yeah. All right, let's see what this one's about.
Oh, we got another.
High heels on my tippies. Dough, say
Oh.
Okay.
What up, man?
Heels on my tippies.
What up, Slim?
All right, so little sauce. I like the little sauce.
Mm-hmm. Razzle dazzle.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I bet you do. That was
a whole lot of brisket.
Yeah, a lot of brisket.
Oh,
OMG. The music part. That's good.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm seeing what the next one is, and I don't want to play it.
It's too late. Hit it.
Oh my Lord. Please don't play. Don't play.
Uh-oh.
Oh my Lord.
Oh.
Oh no. This girl finna go crazy, dog.
Oh,
Oh, that's enough for me, dog. You can't do that.
That little girl enjoyed that too much.
She loves that, man. Like,
I'm gonna do that shit to my son.
Oh,
Just wait.
oh,
And we watch a scary movie.
that's not funny.
and he's
My boy gonna be
you're gonna
scared.
traumatize him for the next 20 years too.
That's
So
not
go
funny,
right,
bro. That's not funny.
go right ahead. Oh
Let's
damn.
grab one more from over here. Let's see. Anyone? Let's go with this one.
Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Detroit Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right with the head right, Biggie there.
My boy said.
Since days of undermoves, never lose. Never choose to. Bruce Cruz do something to us.
Oh. Man.
How you feel about that, Heather? You like that?
Yeah, he got the juice.
I'm about to do that when I walk into work tomorrow.
I'm about to do that when I'm figuring to walk on that plane.
Oh.
Hey, and they were starting to dance after this, but every time somebody would do it, I mean, it wasn't the same. It looked better when
They ain't got that energy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I'll be in Dallas doing it this weekend.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
You forwarded a lot of stuff. Okay, 10. What's today's date?
The night.
Yeah.
You started sending stuff on Friday?
I don't know.
I'm talking to Heather.
Oh.
Well, she's funneling through everything from everybody else. So
Oh,
start
okay.
funneling on Friday.
Is that TikTok or Insta?
This is Insta.
So I send everything during the week, and then I send random stuff because I know on TikTok I be sending you stuff every day. I be blowing that bitch up.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
Oh my God, that's the oil.
Damn.
Wait, fam.
Oh man.
I'm doing too much now. I don't like it no more.
Oh man.
I don't like it no more,
Man.
It's not cool.
That's
Adios
wrong.
mío.
All right, man. Let's grab a few more over here.
Prophetic song. This is it. In 2001, P. Diddy and G-Dep released a song called Let's Get It. Diddy features on the second verse where he opens up by saying this.
I run this city, send the cops, DA defense to come get me. Send the cops, DA defense to come get me.
Ironically, the number 24 on Diddy's jersey was the year he was arrested. Diddy continues his verse with a not so subtle warning to his peers.
Cats wanna leave me for dead, you're coming with me. You're coming with me.
Coming to the end of his verse, Diddy suggests a possible hiding place.
Hide out in Egypt.
That's good. The craziest part of this story is, Diddy didn't even write his verse. 50 Cent did.
Make this money. Oh, the G-Dep joint. Yeah. You wrote that?
And to top things off, 50 also wrote Diddy's verse on the I Get Money remix, where he has him saying this.
Bo knows, but Diddy did it. Shootouts, coastal beef, shit, Diddy did it.
Oh, no. Wow.
If ever there's been a prophetic song,
You set him up, boy.
Are y'all? I was gonna say, are y'all putting two and two together here? Because I am.
Man,
That boy set him up, cuz.
That might be why they don't like each other so much.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure there's more to it, but yeah, that's crazy.
Now you finna make a documentary. Well, he made a documentary about it. Hey. Baby Scorpio said, what did I just watch talking about happy birthday? Don't blame me. I'm just reacting. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Hell is running this show. I don't know.
Don't start that.
I don't know what's going on. Cat said, interesting. Not the birthday thing. Not the birthday. I gotta protect you, bro.
Let me find out.
All right, you sent the same thing twice, so I'm assuming that you wanted to see this.
Best tweets of all time. Alex, please run the music. I want to hire an investigative team. 100K cash to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill name to Diddy case. April 26, 2020.
Whoa.
I just pulled out.
Pulled out what?
Double exclamation point.
Double entendre.
He just pulled out.
Two-
Wait, 2020. How old is his son?
Meek Mill's son, age. 2 girlfriends kissing on a yacht. Now it's a friendship. This D, good as hell. Shrug emoji.
He be tweeting this?
These are all live tweets. This is my favorite, personally. This is 2024. This is recent. When I got a girl around me, I'm effing her twice a day, LOL. Ask some of your favorites, ... Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy pussy do it for me. Smiley face. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird out here like devils.
These
LOL.
are all still up?
He be tweeting this?
That boy said, I don't
He be high as hell tweeting that shit.
Yeah.
How do you unlink your Twitter from your Amazon account? This is urgent. I need... And then he tweeted, I need vibrating panties with the remote. LOL. They on Amazon? Can you ask people around you certain things?
Please unlink your Twitter. This is urgent. It's crazy.
I made a list for you guys.
Nah, man.
Why?
Shout out to
would
the
he be-
bigger picture. I mean, Jesus. What you saying?
I just don't understand why he be tweeting shit like that. That's
Drugs.
wild. Now I look at him different.
G-Dep had the wackest verse ever known to man. No, he didn't. Like, I don't know a word for word, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't his song to be doing it. Oh man, what is this? What is this?
We can't see nothing. It's black. No, they're eating the dogs and cats. That's what it's supposed to go with.
The cat. Oh my God, the cat.
First off,
oh man,
whoever sent that, you vow for that one. You seen that, Heather? You just feel like what? I don't know. This is Heather's show. She running it. I don't know what's going on right now. He sent it to me. I don't know who sent it to her. My God. I'm gonna need you to start vetting these things ahead of time. That's crazy.
No, I just send them because you said we're not allowed to watch them.
No, man. Watch it.
We all surprised on here.
Oh my Lord.
what the hell?
Emma, please. It's not what you think, Emma. We was just loaded.
You can go slick.
I'm the only black ass nigga around here, you please. You close the goddamn door.
Everything I did it because I love you. Thought you felt the same way about me.
Me? Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. Can a man have no privacy around?
Baby Scorpio said that girl got juice in her face. I know. The second go around, I saw that. She bit it and just shot everywhere on her. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Don't know what to say behind that one. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay. Okay. Here's the last one for that. Oh wait, did you say? I don't see anything. Oh, it must be on the TikTok, right?
God.
All right. We got an update. Ex-boyfriend of woman accusing Diddy reportedly claims he offended him. Claims he offered him money to back her story. What?
Bribing.
Okay. You want to expound?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No, I sent it to you because you asked me if I had a Diddy update earlier, and I was like, no, I don't. So supposedly the attorney said that she's trying to bribe her ex to be on her side against Diddy. So now it makes her look like you're not a reliable source.
Oh.
So it kind of changes things if nothing else falls in line. But I mean, Diddy got a lot of people like that he getting charged for. So I don't think one person really is going to change the investigation or the charges.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, he had his hearing today, which I don't really have an update on it yet because I couldn't find one. So maybe next Wednesday we'll have an update on that to see what they decided or when his court date is, his official court date.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
That, good ma'am, is Prince.
That is Prince right there.
Why do you acting like that?
He floating in the air. That's how he used to like really just go around like floating in the air.
You're lying.
No, Charlamagne the guy has a literal like. He said like he met Prince and he was like floating, like his feet didn't touch the ground. People were crazy about this guy right here, more so than Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like not really saying nothing.
You scared?
No.
You should be. All right, one more and then we're gonna.
Damn. That was funny.
Yo,
dang,
that's crazy.
She forgot she was on microphone.
Baby said he letting go. Hell yeah, diamonds and pearls. Facts.
Prince is cold,
I think
man.
Baby Scorpio like that one. I think he did, man.
Prince is cold, man, for real.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see. Okay, I see a lot of. Okay. I guess we finna go into the next part of the show, which is a hurricane. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a live update on it right now. But while we do that, I'm gonna play a couple of these videos that we have, and we'll go from yesterday. Yeah.
All right.
So let's see what we got. This was October 7th.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I did not swap it over. So let's replace the screen share with TikTok. And there we go. Boom.
All right.
Also, we're going to give a little bit of shout out. Shout out to Baby Scorpio, Slim, Soda Can Assassin, Julie in the building. We appreciate you guys being with us, rocking with us.
You got to hit the horn.
Can I work over here? Can I work over here? Is that okay?
Can you like hit the horn?
Why don't you have a horn? You supposed to be.
Here we go.
I'm just
Here we go.
I'm just asking the question because it's like you trying to be like I don't know.
The boss.
Feel like you trying to be like
You
like,
told me.
well then run it then. I'm pulling nothing else then. Go ahead.
No, yes you are.
Baby Scorpio said, Heather, you cold. As in like the blanket. Because she always why you always think somebody coming after you? See? Maybe if you stop doing stuff, don't worry about it.
I'm not even doing nothing, so don't even start. Hit play, please.
Ma'am. Okay.
I said please.
Yes. That's fake. That's fake. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm finna show y'all the fake part. This is all fake. That is fake. And I don't like that. I know it's fake because I deal with that stuff all the time. Because I'm trying to work on making like videos that don't require us to be on there at all, just our voices. And that is fake. So I want you to pay attention to this electricity. Okay. The clouds, man, really. Oh my God. That is hot. Because you were that close to a hurricane. So I don't know if TikTok is the most loud.
Play the next one.
You don't have to be mean to me. I just tell you.
I'm not being mean to you.
Dang.
Tell you that.
Very demanding.
Yeah, man. What's going on here?
I'm not being mean to y'all. So
were you guys aware that this was also happening in Mexico?
I'm sorry, what you said?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Mexico around the same time that Hurricane Helene hit North Carolina. Y'all see what happened to Mexico? Why is it only people are talking about North Carolina? Look at that, y'all. Water just everywhere. Dirty, murky, muddy water everywhere. The whole town is literally flooded with water. This is Acapulco, Mexico. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. So apparently there was a storm off the coast of Acapulco over here, and that's all it was supposed to be, y'all. But as soon as it touched down, it literally jumped to a Category 3 hurricane. I didn't even know about this. Look at this, y'all. Mexico experienced about 9 feet of water. Look at this, y'all. Everybody's talking about the North Carolina, but nobody knows what's going on in Mexico. Look at this. In certain parts of Mexico, the water is up to your shoulders. And the crazy thing is, Mexico almost got hit again, but now Milton is literally doing a U-turn and coming to the East Coast. Look at that. See, they got to hold on to things. That's how deep the water is. Did y'all know about this in Mexico? Bro, you see? Look at this, y'all. Cars are literally buried. This is literally the mud flood. This is, again, the mud flood. That's what I'm saying, man. I had no idea this was going on.
Did y'all know that?
So I found out about it through TikTok. They've been having rain, but I thought when the hurricane hit land, it's supposed to like die down, not get stronger.
I don't know a lot about.
No, not always.
I thought they died down like I know that they form in the ocean, right? And they gotta do like the heat, the water, whatever, right? Then they hit land and they're like strong as fuck, but as they come down, like as they travel through, they're supposed to start slowing down.
Yeah, but hurricanes are big, so part of it's like on land, part of it's still in the ocean. So.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with hot and cold air, actually.
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm trying to make this thing work. I know you probably hear me typing it on it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. This is the first time I've seen this, but I mean, I'm pretty sure like the Spanish channels are probably reporting on this. I don't really watch the Spanish
Telemundo.
But I mean, of course they're gonna talk about South Carolina or whatever the Carolinas. Yeah, it's here in the States, so they're gonna report about that more.
That actually makes more sense. I mean, why would you be reporting something that, unfortunately, what would you care about it for? So, all right. I don't know what this is about. I hope it's about it. You see this?
I don't know what that is, so please don't play it.
Okay.
I was just sending you a whole bunch of shit. So
Wednesday, 120.
oh, that's the people I was telling you about
The
earlier.
whole neighborhood is evacuated
They
except
told
one other
us to cut it out. We
family.
did. And
On
Sim
the
said,
streets.
and the wind's still up.
And this is nothing. This is just like a rainy day. Low tide right now.
So that was the beginning of the hurricane that I was telling you that they were saying it wasn't so major yet. It was just like a regular rain day.
We will move the truck.
One of y'all
a little bit.
Find an update for me. You can use your phone or whatever.
Okay, what?
The back.
Update for the current
Same
storm.
time,
and
120.
Okay.
Did you find something?
Something about there in the water.
Now play it that way. Because right now I can't.
It's gonna get a lot worse.
All right, so that's what it was looking like before it even hit. All right. So let's see.
Is there any videos of people still showed up to what's that damn place over there in Florida? Disneyland, Disney World, whatever.
Well, it all plays into this right here. So let's watch.
How scary is Hurricane Milton? So scary, this mom and her family are evacuating, even though they live in a house designed to withstand a Category 5 storm.
My home is unique in that it's round. That's one of the unique features of it to help assist with that hurricane resilience.
Even so, Pilates instructor Deborah Rodriguez tells me she, her husband, and their sons are taking no chances.
You guys are heeding the advice to get out of town.
Absolutely.
The homes are constructed with special modifications, from the walls to the fixtures that hold down the roof under extraordinary wind conditions. The most unique hurricane-resistant feature of this stylish 1,600 square foot home is the rounded design from the walls to the roof.
Currently, we can design homes up to 190 mile an hour wind speeds. The aerodynamics are going to push that wind around the house and build up less pressure on the home.
I had one big question for Deborah.
Milton is a monster. They're saying it's one of the biggest ever recorded on record. You confident your house is going to be okay?
We always expect that there to be storm damage, but as far as the structure of the home, I'm confident that we have something that will be here when the storm is over.
All right, so what we have update from CBS News saying that Milton has weakened to a Category 2 hurricane, and it sustained winds of up to 110 miles per hour as of 10 p.m. All right, Eastern, making the storm a Category 2 hurricane, which is defined as a hurricane with a maximum sustained winds of 96 to 110 miles per hour. Milton has made landfall earlier in the Tampa area, where they saw 3 to 5 inches of rain per hour. The Tampa metropolitan area was seeing between 3 and 5 inches of rain per hour, and the deputy director, Jamie Rome of the National Hurricane Center, told CBS that Hurricane Milton made the iron injuries, I guess, not as bad. There was another one that came before, and also several
injuries reported.
Yeah, injuries, both serious and minor, have been reported at Martin County, Florida, as a result of Hurricane Milton. No fatalities have been reported as of Wednesday night, so that's good. But this is only for what, Tampa, right? So,
yeah.
Prayers to them.
Still, man, Category 2 up to 110 miles an hour. We just had a Category 1, and it tore us up.
Sure did.
Oof, man.
At all. I can get an update now. I had to cut it all off and get it back up. So let me do say for Milton.
If I was that woman and I had that house, I'd stay.
I wouldn't.
Did you play the video for? Oh yeah, that video right there.
Yeah, I just played it, and that's the
Okay,
reason
yeah.
why is because he brought up the conversation about Disney. So if you wanna,
I had seen a few video clips. People still showed up.
And there's another lady that her house is like four floors high, and her husband is a builder, and he made their house like if it was a commercial business, and everything is hurricane proof. So they actually stayed in their house, and she's been recording. So I sent Jeremy some of her lives too. She's like literally next to the water. Like she has a dock on the little river that connects to the Gulf type deal thing. So she's like right there.
I'm sorry, guys. I have technical difficulty with my camera. There we go. All right. Just had to make sure that it was working properly. But let's check real quick before we get into it. Baby Scorpio said it's a lot more that we're unaware of. Yeah. And then Slim is saying, nah, you better run. You are telling the truth on that. And then she said, that girl is crazy as hell. Now, she left. But she just said her house is going to be fine because of the way it was designed. So, let's see. We got a live update 17 minutes ago. Wow. The eye of the storm again moving. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got popping off.
Because it just hit at like 5 p.m., right? Like it just started hitting them?
I need to get more information because it's not making sense right now.
I couldn't figure out when it fell because I didn't know if it was going to hit at 1 or if it was going to hit at 5, but I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah. I don't know. What are the current wind speeds? Let's see. Current wind speeds are. Oh, it's category 2. So yeah, 110 miles per hour. And of course, most of y'all might be like, "What are y'all talking about? Wind speeds and stuff like that." Well, luckily, I did find something that explained that fairly decently. Let me see if I can find it for you guys really quickly. So we want to make sure that you guys are informed, at least as much as you possibly can.
Right. In case I got family or friends or anything out there.
So you know what's
Florida.
going on. Yep. So let me see if I can find it because they did a really good job of explaining what it was. So I'm just going to allocate a little bit of time to that. I think I put it up on the TBH thing. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pause that. And now this right here will help explain everything. That we're trying our best to let you know what's going on. And we're going to swap that back over to here. So you can see it a little bit better. Let's go.
At 3 feet above normally dry ground, water is already life-threatening. It's too late.
Oh, where'd it go?
What it will actually look like in Tampa. At 3 feet above normally dry ground, water is already life-threatening. It's too late to evacuate. Water this high can knock you off your feet, make cars float, and driving impossible. The first floor of homes and businesses are flooded. Unfortunately, the water is expected to rise even higher at 6 feet above the height of most people. Vehicles get carried away, structures start to fail. Just look at this. Anything could be in this water, sharp glass, debris, chemicals as well. The scary part is some areas could see surge values at 10 to 15 feet. And this takes us up to 9. And look what it does. At this level, the first floors of structures are completely flooded, and there are few places that it is safe when the water rises this high. We want everyone to know their evacuation zone, listen to local officials, and evacuate when ordered to do so. And Jordan, you made a great point last time. This is not just a calm water. You're going to have waves, even whitecaps on the surge inland.
It's going to be nasty. You could, trying to think that you could walk in it. Please do not think that, all right? This thing will carry you away, especially when we've got the forecast that could go up to 15 feet that Steph talked about.
But it will.
So how y'all feel about that?
Damn.
But it hasn't gotten there yet, though.
No.
And wait, how's it gonna get there if it's a category 2? Because they said it was a category 5 at first.
So
yeah, but
go ahead.
No, so even with a category 2, it's still like earlier it was saying it can drop 3 to 5 inches of rain per hour. What if it's raining for 4 or 5 hours straight? Yeah, that's a lot of water.
Yes, it is. It's a whole lot of water.
So, yeah, and then you got everything running through the water. You probably have freaking alligators and everything else.
I mean, that's what happened. Katrina, man, like it was bad.
Yeah.
So,
that's cool. I like how they did that video though.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else that they had sent. Oh, okay, a hurricane lab. Let's try that out, and then after that, we will be getting into our other two. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. We are doing one that's a little bit longer than normal, but it's just in case. So, all right, let's see. Got any questions you want to put in? Just throw them in there.
Scientists and the rest of us a view no one has ever had before. What a hurricane's power looks like at water level as it storms ashore. In just 2 minutes, scientists here can take calm waters and turn them into a monster hurricane.
The wind is gradually getting stronger and stronger as it's coming up here, and it's ramping up to a category 5. It's probably about a category 3 right now.
This 75-foot-long tank is the first simulator in the world capable of creating a Category 5 hurricane over water. Brian House is the director of the University of Miami's new laboratory at the Rosenstiel School of Marine and Atmospheric Science.
What was it like when you cranked it up the first time, full blast?
It was stunning. I mean, it was it was chills.
Nearly 40,000 gallons of seawater fill this tank. House uses a computer program and a single 1,700 horsepower fan to whip wind speeds up to 157 miles per hour.
This tank is the largest wind wave facility in the world. We can generate an extreme Category 5.
House and his team want to understand why some hurricanes make landfall and fizzle out, while others become catastrophes.
It's the heat of the ocean that powers the hurricane. We know
scientists and the rest of us a view no one has ever had before. What?
All right, how we feel about that?
That's actually pretty cool that they did that. Made a lab.
It is, but have y'all heard that theory that the government is making these hurricanes?
God, why'd you bring that up?
You asked how we felt about it. I'm telling you my opinion.
Okay, you feel like the government did that.
I'm just saying that this kind of ties into that.
How?
If you think about it. Okay, so they can make hurricanes. That's what they're doing right now in a lab. They already make like fake fucking chicken.
Okay.
Okay, you don't want to have that conversation.
No,
whatever.
No, I don't. I don't want to have.
Okay, we'll save that for another time.
No, we would not. We're gonna bury that one. We ain't bring that back up. That's crazy. How you feel about that? You think the government is like got a weather machine?
I don't know about like that little lab thing. I mean, that looks like just more to like for study, I guess. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the government's up to something weather-wise, trying to manipulate the clouds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as them making a hurricane, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they're enhancing the hurricanes.
I don't know about that.
Enhancing it? Okay.
Yeah, they can enhance it.
Okay.
Jeremy.
So they're making it worse? I'm asking you.
Yes, they're enhancing it to be destructive.
Okay.
What you mean?
So like they're taking the category 1 and like keeping it at a 3 by like changing
Fuck
the air pressure and
yeah.
stuff. Okay.
You don't think so?
I mean, no, but it makes
You out of all people know what the government be doing.
yeah, and I think if they had something like that,
Uh,
they'd be using it.
shit, they using it right now, testing. You see, Florida got hit back to back, 2 weeks apart.
I
But
actually think
maybe it got to do with something else. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Elon Musk has like an arsenal of like very very big needles that he can drop some space. Because I don't know if y'all realize that or not, but if you drop a penny up top of the any building really that's high, but by the time it hits the ground, it's got enough velocity to do some real damage. So think if you got something like that big that would not burn up in the atmosphere before it hit the ground, it could cause a lot of damage. That's why I would think it'd be a needle. It's like a really big needle. That way it could burn and still would have some impact left. So that's one of mine. If you just want to
Wait,
compare
what? Wait, what? What did you say?
all right.
I heard it, but you're saying he has needles in the air?
My theory is that he has like needles
Uh-huh.
in the spacecraft, right?
Uh-huh.
As things enter our atmosphere, they burn off. But the
Mhm.
reason why the needle shape is important is because as it burns off, it's still gonna keep that same like shape. It's just gonna get smaller.
The way the ships are. I mean, the space shuttles. Yeah.
Right. But the only
Mhm.
difference is like this is just a solid piece of metal that's like shaped like a needle. So it's gonna be burning away, burning
How
away.
big do you think it is?
It's got to be big enough. They've done the math to where by the time it burns through the atmosphere, it's still gonna be enough left to keep the maximum velocity needed.
And then
So
it just falls and no one
yeah.
sees it. I think
No,
people would
oh,
have
you'll
reported
see
that.
it. It just ain't nothing you can do about it.
I
Like,
think people would have made videos of that already, though.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that's the most simple yet most advanced weapon that we will ever have. Like, it will burn harder than a nuke. Like, it might be a world busting like technology.
But then when it hits the ground,
Then
don't you think it would make
gonna
like
be
a
bad.
hole in the ground or something?
It's gonna do more than a hole.
Like, you know how they say like shit falls out of the sky and like explodes shit on Earth?
Yeah.
Like that shit would be like boom, everybody be shooken up. Like like it would be on the internet.
Shout out to my wife on there. Said I came in on at the wrong time. Jeremy talking about needles in the sky. Lord. I'm just saying we're having a theory like that. But it makes sense though.
Okay, yeah, when you explain it, yes. But then it's like
It
if they
makes
were
more sense
already
than a
doing
weather
it.
machine.
Oh no.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
Okay, first of
a
all,
big piece of
they
metal
can
out the
have a
sky
ship.
versus a weather
Yes.
machine that controls
Okay,
the weather. So
but
you got a
what
storm
if
in your pocket.
but what if the weather machine looks like a spaceship? So it's like a plate thing and it's like in the sky. What if it's disguised as a cloud? Because they know how to make clouds. And what if like they just press a button from down here and it signals up there and then there's like a hurricane category 5.
There's a whole movie about that.
I
So,
know. It's genius. Like,
and I think it could work. I mean,
I think your idea is brilliant too.
I mean,
Like,
I guess it
you
could
know,
work.
that makes sense.
I just don't think they'd be trying it out on Florida though. Like,
Why not? Florida's
What you
surrounded by
mean?
water. It's the easiest to destroy. And then they know Florida's gonna make their money back because it's a destination area. So everybody wants to go there for the beaches in the summertime. So this is perfect right now because when summer comes or when people start traveling down there for football nationals, oh yeah, they finna pocket some money out of us.
Man, you put some thought into this one.
Y'all know how this goes. Look, I love to go to Florida in the summertime. So and matter of fact, people gonna get there for spring break. Miami always popping.
Why you zooming
Orlando,
in your camera so
Disney,
much?
Legoland, like shit. I'm just saying, there's ways to make money there. That's all I'm saying. It's already expensive as hell. People ain't gonna stop going there because a hurricane happened. So you think I'm being crazy? Yes, you do. But it makes sense though.
Honestly, though, it makes sense though. That's the crazy part
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
because it's like
Alfonso, what do you think?
Next video,
You can't
please.
let us be the only two crazy people on here.
oh man.
Well, look, they be making fake clouds with the damn jets on the clear days, so they trying something out. They trying something out.
Yeah, they doing something. That's 100% certain. All right, we got one more, and I think this is on the inside of somebody's house. So let's go back this way and go here.
Check the weather in between my lives, and it looks like
I don't know when that's
at
from,
2
though.
a.m. the water might start going down. But in the meantime, it's going up. The foundation of the house, like all this water's bubbling underneath the foundation, so that's not good. I think that's like how sinkholes happen. The water is smashing up against the window. When I open it, it gets really choppy in here. It's still coming in through the garage. I'm getting annihilated by mosquitoes already. But, go live on TikTok, because damn, my light's out there floating around. Whoopsie. Oh, so if that light is floating around, that means the cactus is done for. Man, all those switches, all my light switches are going to get wet. You can see them right now. I got like the smart light switches. And we're going to have to replace all those. That's a bummer.
Right
oh, well. It's a bummer.
I just want to know how he got inside of the boat without it flipping over.
That's a kayak. I mean,
well, whatever it is, how did he get into it without it falling over? Isn't it like
just get in
rocky?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't like water on the floor when he first got in it.
So you think he just sat in it and waited for the water to come in so he would rise up? That's weird.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, yeah.
That's stupid. I thought that maybe the water got high. He was like, "Ooh, let me get in my kayak and try to jump in there." And probably fell a couple of times.
Maybe he did. Maybe that's on another TikTok story. Slim said yes, Heather. yes,
Oh
you
my-
did. Okay, you fell a couple. Yes, we know. All right. Goodness gracious.
I know, yeah, I'm on a whole nother like.
I got a question though. Do you think that that's smart? Like,
no, because what if the water like, what if that's a active electric wire and now you're sitting in water, you can get electrocuted. But I think he would have already got electrocuted, low key.
correct.
So I don't think there is one. But it's still what if. And then I don't understand that whole thing with the foundation and the water bubbling, sinkhole. I don't know nothing about that, but that sounds scary.
He was guessing himself. But go ahead, Alfonso.
No, let's say. Well, I mean, they say like Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, all the coastline states.
Mm-hmm.
They say we're all the lands in that area in all these states are prone to sinkholes because it was all swampland at first. And then they just started building on top of it. And if they're just building on it and they're not doing like I guess the proper things for irrigation and stuff, then yeah, sinkholes will happen. I mean, sinkholes happen all the time here in Houston. Randomly.
What? Do they? I didn't even know that. I know they happen in California.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does.
They happen in Florida, they happen here in Houston, all over. I mean, they happen all
Okay,
over the place.
say, Lord, baby, day 2 live, time to go.
But yeah, I mean,
and Florida people.
But see, like if your house was flooding like that, I mean,
I need to try something real quick. Hold on, let me see.
Man, I would want to like cut the power off to the house.
The interview of Donald Trump and Andrew Schultz. My computer is crazy, so I just I cut on the microphone, and since I got this microphone hooked up, so I got that one up. So cool. So that's not the one that we want to look at right now, but yeah.
No.
I'm gonna open up the other one. All right. We also have a live stream of the hurricane events that's happening right now. So let's take a peek and see what's going on. This is Hurricane Milton 2024 live stream. Has 204K subscribers, and there are 24,000 watching right now. So Yeah, talk about jumping on a. I'm not gonna call it a trend, but really like utilizing your platform because that's the only thing it's called. It's not called anything else.
Yep.
Let's take a look at
Mhm.
this. So this is what it's looking like right now. As you can see, it's still raining, Heather. Really bad. Really,
Oh, look at them
really bad.
waves.
Yeah, so that's not good.
Yep. And it's still early in the night too. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they won't know damage till tomorrow when the sun rises.
But I mean, that dude also said that the water not even supposed to start going down until 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's
Mm-mm-mm.
crazy. So we got Tampa Bay, Florida at the top left. It looked like they getting some really strong winds, probably still within that
Mhm.
90 miles to 110. Got Key West, Florida to the right. It seemed like it is getting those surges, like those storms. You see how the water's coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Like it don't look good, man. Then we have Sanibel Island, Florida, and that's where it looks like it's like hail and stuff on it, but I'm pretty sure that's just streams of water, honestly. And the last place we have is another one, Tampa Bay, at the bottom right. And this live stream event has been going on for 11 hours. So,
Dang.
yeah.
Oh, they recorded it all.
No, they pulled some cameras and they just got them all together and they just live streamed them. So that's crazy.
Oh.
Let's see what the chat over there is saying since we can see it. They're speaking in Spanish. Estados Unos nos lemer. No, I'm not gonna do that to myself. Y'all would be like, "What are you saying?"
What?
Let's see.
So this is one of the few videos where we can actually see something.
Yes, and it's a wind job right now. I'm looking at some of the reports we saw at SRQ down in Sarasota, 102, St. Pete, a wind gust of 91 miles per hour. And the highest we've seen here in the Max Defender 8 Weather Center, 105 at Egmont Channel, Clearwater Beach, 90-mile-per-hour winds. And this was expected. This was forecast. But I think it's somewhat surprising that we've been hearing about this, that we're seeing these strong winds on the backside of the storm like we're seeing, and we have a ways to go. You can see with the Max Defender radar, there is a precipitation shield that extends well out into the Gulf that's got to go through the Tampa Bay area. So we've got a ways to go. This isn't over by any means, and we're going to stay on top of it here as we continue to stream and on WFLA News Channel 8.
You want to know what interactive live streaming is all about? Check this out. We had Kimberly's comment talking about massive flooding in Hyde Park. Well, let's go to the Milton Forecast HQs because we can show you right now in Hyde Park. This is video from Randy outside of his home, and there's the flooding that we're talking about in Hyde Park.
And a lot of this is freshwater flooding, meaning falling from the sky for the persistent rains that are relentless all across Tampa, down into Hyde Park and South Tampa. And we can take it all the way north into Hernando and Citrus counties with this band of rain associated with the core of the storm that is unraveling. It is weakening from a wind standpoint. However, the effects are widespread and just not wanting to abate at this hour.
Okay, we just had video come in to report it. I have to just screen it really quickly, but it's something that our audience is going to want to see. Look at the trop. Check out the trop. Back to the Milton Forecast HQ. This is just coming in moments ago to WFLA.com/report.
Right? Like, damn.
And it's loading up right here in 3, 2, and hold on. There it is. Okay.
You got some nice hair.
All right, hold on. We're going to come back to that. We have video from the trop that you got to see. In the meantime, Justin radar is currently up here, and we have a question coming in about Riverview. Elizabeth L., when will the wind drop in Riverview is the question. And then we have that picture coming in from the trop.
Okay, so you're on the back side of the storm in Riverview. That is in eastern portions of Hillsborough County. Looking at the Max Defender 8 radar once again, showing that core of areas of red and orange, the heavy precipitation, which tends to drag stronger winds that are above the surface down to the ground. And we get those quick bursts of wind. We saw the radio velocity earlier from Jeff Berardelli and Rebecca.
We'll try our best to get y'all updates, probably on the TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. And also just let you guys know, this was WFLA News Channel 8. They have 723,000 subscribers and 41,000 are watching right now. So if you have any loved ones over there, or if you just want to make sure that you know what's going on, this will be a good source for that. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the last little bit that we got going on. So we're not going to watch the full. Go ahead.
No, I said we definitely got to get a close up of old boy's hair, man. That's some nice hair.
I mean, that boy slicked it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not playing with y'all. You're not playing with y'all out here in these streets, man. So, oh man, there's a dealer that had hair like that too, and I mean, like, it was like caked on, like icing, But nobody told him that it looked bad. I don't know whether it's just because he had the want to wear it, so nobody said nothing to him, or was he really that powerful, like at the dealership? I don't know, but it looked straight like a helmet. So.
Oh my gosh!
Right,
we know a few people that have bad hairstyles or bad wigs.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna go a little bit into this. We're not gonna watch a lot of it, but there's a podcast called Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
And y'all's president-elect, hopefully, well, your president-elect is like on this podcast. So I don't really know how to feel about that. So I'm gonna let y'all. So here we go. So I'm gonna play this for you guys. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna go to another podcast that also had Donald Trump on it. All right, because they're really getting out of the. That never happened to my stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and just replace that real quick, and I'll get that fixed. All right, here we go. And
because they're, again, in speaking about women, there has been a very big fixation on biological children, stepchildren, women that have children versus women that don't have children. It's like a huge point somehow of this entire election. I saw the governor of Arkansas said, "My kids keep me humble." Unfortunately, Kamala Harris doesn't have anything keeping her humble. How did that make you feel?
I don't think she understands that there are a whole lot of women out here who, one, are not aspiring to be humble. Two, a whole lot of women out here who have a lot of love in their life, family in their life, and children in their life. And I think it's really important for women to lift each other up. And, I'll tell you, Alex, one of the things that I have really enjoyed about where the discussion has gone, we have our family by blood, and then we have our family by love. And I have both.
All right, y'all want to talk on that? And just to let you know, what I'm using right now is updating. So there's nothing I can do about it. Once it updates, it'll come back on. But how y'all feel about that first part?
Okay, so I don't think.
Ain't that your girl?
First off, I think that who was it? Who was the person that made the comment? I forgot who she said, but that was a low blow for them because how are you gonna sit here and say that because you have kids, your kids humble you, and because basically she don't have kids that are biologically hers, that she don't have nothing to humble her? That's not fair because maybe she didn't want to have kids, maybe she can't have kids. You know, that's not something that any of us really know how that played out for her. But she does have stepkids, and she loves her stepkids, and her stepkids love her. So yeah, she does have stepkids. Her husband was married before her and had kids. I think he had 2 girls.
Oh.
And she talked, like, if you keep playing it, she'll talk about it because I had listened to the interview earlier. But you know, some people don't want to have kids, and some people do, and you have to respect that. And you know, only because you don't have kids doesn't mean that there aren't things in your life that humble you. And everyone is exposed to love, whether it's from a partner, from a friendship, from a sister, and an uncle. Like, your kids love you, your pets love you, like, you know. So it's not just to say, oh, you don't have kids, no one loves you, you're not humble. Like, that's not fucking fair. um so yeah, I think she answered it correctly. I don't see nothing wrong with the way she responded to it.
Okay. How you feel about that, Alfonso?
Yeah, everything Heather said. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
But
But what?
I mean, I don't know. I gotta listen to it. I gotta listen to that more because.
Dude, I swear she didn't say nothing wrong in this interview because I listened to it and I was like, why is everybody mad?
Let's keep going in.
When Kamala Harris starts talking, it's just hard for me to listen. It really is. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Don't do that. We're not talking about that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Camera. Okay.
Jeremy, what did you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
Well, first off, just off the clip that we've watched right now, I don't see anything innately wrong with what she said. I also think that the president of the United States should not be a humble person, like by a default. I think they have to make themselves be humble. I think it's one of the most powerful positions that people will ever have in their entire life. So I think, you know, by her addressing that, I'll give her points for that. Okay. I will give her points for that. But I will say that the angle that she's taking, which is, hey, we want to make sure that the working family is being taken care of. It could be hard to relate to if you have never been a part of that working class and or have like children, because you're saying that you understand the plight of people who are in the middle class. Most of the time, people in the middle class do have kids, so I mean that would be a hard turn, but it's not a no. Like, so far, I haven't heard anything within this minute that we have covered.
Okay, but do you know why she says that though? Because her mom raised her.
I understand.
So she's been
I also
mid
think
class or low class growing up.
I think that's a little cloudy too, and that's neither here nor there. We're just talking about this interview, so you know, I can only go off of what
we're finna start fighting on this camera.
Yeah,
I could feel it. Alfonso, get ready.
We got.
Oh my gosh.
Delta says, number one, it is not a mandate for women to be humble. Number two, tell men to pay attention to their own vaginas and stay out of grown women's business. Okay.
That's fucking right, girl. I agree with that.
Hey, I mean, I guess. And then she comes back with, how does Trump understand my middle class plight? That's a good question too. I know he understands that family plight though.
True.
All right, let me hit the play button.
Wait, what? In a what?
We can't hear you. You walked away too far.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get my camera right. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Am I back? Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Put your camera down. It's too high.
Okay.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hit play. My camera is all whitewashed and everything.
Throughout this election, your identity has been called into question many times. Your opponent has called you crazy, weak, fake, and dumb. How does that affect you?
I think it's really important not to let other people define you. And usually those people who will attempt to do it don't know you.
At a rally in Pennsylvania, former President Trump recently told women, "You will be protected and I will be your protector." What do you make of that?
So he who, when he was president, hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And they did just as he intended. And there are now 20 states with Trump abortion bans, including bans that make no exception for rape or incest, which we just discussed, which means that you're telling a survivor of a crime, of a violation to their body, they don't have a right to make a decision about what happens to their body next.
All right, how y'all feel about that?
Yeah, I don't think the government should get involved in that. That should be up to the individual themselves.
I don't think that either. I agree with you.
Yeah, I like this part of the clip.
That's why I say Roe versus Wade should have been overturned.
Yeah,
but he's arguing the opposite. However, he thinks that Roe versus Wade should be in it. He thinks on that instance that you should have an overarching protection. You know, that's not exactly what he was talking about in this clip, but basically what he was saying is, you know, we're not allowing women to make their own decision with their bodies.
Yep. Not only that, but they even went as far as going after doctors too. So if you find out if a doctor is performing, you know, whatever procedure, they even go after the doctors too. It's like,
you'll lose your licensing in practice.
Yeah, or
that's why doctors are scared.
That's why, or whatever. It's like, man.
That's why, like, even if you're going through a miscarriage, right, and they can pull the baby out, they'll kind of back off and give it some time before they actually go in and help, for the simple fact that it could be looked at, oh, you're doing an abortion, you didn't really wait, and you'll lose your license like that. And she actually talks about some girl who missed her window and took one of those pills to start the abortion process or the miscarriage process. And the girl was bleeding so bad that she needed medical attention, but they wouldn't help her at the hospital for 20 hours. And the girl ended up passing away. So, you know, it's kind of crazy how it all pans out.
Scorpio said it again, Al. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, the way that this is being angled so far, I don't see this being a bad interview. I mean, I'm kind of confused on why people saying it's a bad interview, besides the fact that it is a podcast that mostly just talks about sex. But I mean, who cares? Most people end up watching that anyway, more than anything else. So I mean, why not put the president on there? I guess.
I think that was the main issue, like what the podcast is usually used for.
Well, it looks like the podcaster Alexia Cooper's interview with the vice president, Miss Kamala Harris, on her popular podcast called Her Daddy has drawn criticism from some fans who accuse her of prioritizing a lighthearted conversation over addressing the devastation caused by Hurricane Helene. So they're upset that she actually did not cover Hurricane Helene.
So, I mean, she don't have to cover that. Her podcast isn't about the damn weather, so she ain't got to cover that.
Right, but I guess they saying that her podcast also isn't about politics either. So,
I mean, it isn't, but she can cover whatever the fuck she want to cover. Like,
yeah,
that's like us. Y'all not gonna like us because we don't cover something about Houston. Like,
I
that's
mean,
not
we
fair.
did
It's
have
our
Soda
podcast.
Can Assassin like literally like dog us out because we didn't play his reactions that one day, but that was your fault. So
that don't fucking matter. I'm just saying, who gives a fuck?
I mean, okay.
Which is immoral. So this is the same guy that is now saying that. This is the same guy who said that women should be punished for having abortions. This is the same guy who uses the kind of language he does to describe women. So, yeah, there you go.
All right, so that was a good clip. I didn't see anything in that clip that was oh man, she made herself look bad. So good.
I actually like that they're doing stuff like this and not just sticking with TV where they only have like 2 or 3 minutes to comment about something, and then
Oh,
the
that
other
debate
person,
shit.
yeah, and then the other
The
person
debate.
just jumps right in. And it's like here they actually get to talk,
Mm.
and you get to hear an explanation, and actually,
Mm-hmm.
I like that better. You get a better
Yeah.
feel. You get a better feel for them.
Yeah. All right.
I agree with you.
All right. Let's get. All right. This next one is from Flagrant 2. Um, it's actually just called Flagrant now. I guess they bought it back. So my apologies, Andrew Schultz. It is Flagrant, and they have 1.7 million subscribers.
Damn.
It's actually put on YouTube, so we can actually look at the whole thing. Of course, we won't. Um, we're gonna keep it fair. So collectively, we're gonna look at what about 4 minutes or so. If we look at some more, then we have to look at some more of the other one. So, um, I'm gonna go ahead because they're professional. So you see here at the bottom, right? Just let you know
All right.
what
All
they
right.
talking about. So let's see. Um, let's try to get to some policies. Let's see how to access world leaders. Let's try that.
You didn't know what you were doing.
So when you're with these guys, are these guys all sharks?
Yeah.
And you can sense the energy immediately?
Yeah, not all of them, but some of them aren't sharks in terms.
How are you assessing personality
Okay,
when you
well,
meet them?
I can tell you, like,
Great.
Modi,
Yeah.
India.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine. He's great. He's the nicest.
India.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. Do you like him or not?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
I have family on both sides of it.
Okay,
I have
well,
family
let me
that
tell
loves
you.
everything and family
I'll just
that's
tell
not.
you, though. You meet him. I know. Well, they had, before him, they were replacing him every year. It was very unstable. He came along.
He's done a
and
lot for
He's
infrastructure.
great. He's a friend of mine. But on the outside, he looks like he's your father. He's the nicest, total killer. Because I asked him,
Yeah.
we're talking, they did a thing called Howdy Modi in Houston, Texas.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And they filled up the stadium. It was me and him.
Yeah.
We filled up the stadium. It was beautiful. Like 80,000 people. It was going crazy. And we're walking around today. Maybe I wouldn't be as, maybe you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But we're walking in the middle, waving to everybody. Anyway, but we have a very good relationship. He's the nicest human being. But we had a couple of occasions where somebody was threatening India. I said, let me help. I'm very good with those people. Let me help. I will do it. I will do it. And I will do anything necessary. We've defeated them for hundreds of years.
Wow.
He was talking about a certain country. Okay?
Yeah.
You can probably guess the country.
Yeah. Can't fathom which.
Do you know the country?
Yeah.
But I said, whoa, what happened there?
I will say this though. I like the fact that the podcast space allows for the best version of whomever they're interviewing to showcase. Because like in the last clip we watched with Miss Harris, with Vice President Harris, um, she was catty. She was snapping. And she had that get 'em girl energy from the lady. What's her name? Don't want to get it right. From Miss Cooper. Like she was like, yeah, get him, girl. Like she had on a hoodie.
Yeah.
She had
Very
on
casual.
yeah, they were relaxed. She had on like stilettos, whatever it was, the pumps. Like she was in her. Let's get it. I'm gonna say it how I want to say it. Over here, it seemed like Trump is out like at the golf club, man. Like just chilling, like
Hanging with the guys.
yeah. So
I
it's
feel like
like,
he's so out of place.
really.
Yeah.
You feel like okay? Why do you feel like Trump is out of place here on this?
First off, why are all those people part of the
Yes.
all of them?
Yes.
Because at first I was like, damn, there's way too many people on here.
Nope. They are actually
It's like 4 of them.
yeah. That is the whole crew because actually this guy does audio, and at one point that guy was doing graphics, but then they hired a younger guy who's probably in the back somewhere doing that. For this, because the president is there, he wanted Al wanted to be out in front, and Al is up in front most of the time. Then we got Andrew Schultz, who is the lead, and then we got a cost over here. But yeah, that's normally it because they just have like a ragging session on each other. Like they just be talking about wild stuff. So to even get Donald Trump on here, it's funny. I'll play the intro for you.
Who do you think tried to take you out?
So I'm going to give you some big breaking news, right?
Barrett is 18. He's handsome. He's tall. He's rich.
He's got the whole ball.
He's unleashed in New York City. Are you sure you want to reverse Roe v. Wade now?
I'm going to make this country great again. It's not a great country right now.
It's always a great country.
See,
it's always a great country.
Okay, but I'm good with names, you know.
You are. Tampon Tim was good. Is
The
that?
problem with Tampon Tim, it's hard to say. There are some like Comrade Kamala. It's a little hard to say. She's not bad, but when you put the names together, it's a little. You got to be able to pume.
Did it. That was the best dodge of a question. You know what I mean? You almost charmed us out of it.
Trying to get out of it.
I'm just saying, like, that seemed like he's way more comfortable. Like, if they can, like, laugh and stuff like that. I mean, you've never really seen him, like, just going. You've seen him say some wild stuff, but not, like, in that format,
Right? Yeah. I mean,
I guess it looks like playful.
Yeah.
And we don't really see him being playful. He's always tight.
Yeah, for real. Like, it makes him a lot more approachable. But it also, the way that Harris is in Vice President Harris's thing was going, made her look more like she could actually run a country. Because it gave her all the time in the world to say what she needed to say. So
right, yeah, they don't seem rushed or anything.
Right,
they just kind of let them answer and let them talk.
Yep. All right, let's see if we can find something. Okay, let's check immigration, the path to citizenship. Let's see what he has to say about that. And we want to thank you guys for rocking with us. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
And
thank you.
We do have Angelica in the chat say, I find it interesting how some people stay talking about Kamala's tone, clothes, attitude, etc. Why? Well, I'll say that I liked her in the other interview because it seemed like she possessed the ability to lead. It didn't seem like she was just, reading from a teleprompter. Now, we know that Donald Trump is also like, he will not read from a teleprompter. So it's like, you got like two extremes. But it's good to see that she actually can, when given the time and the space to articulate, she's doing she did good. Now, there could be other parts in here where it's just like, what are you talking about? And I'm pretty sure there are a couple, but just like it's going to be a couple in this one too. But I think this is the best light. And if she had started off like that, then she would have been even more approachable than what people perceive her to be. How y'all feel about that?
I agree.
Yep. I agree with that too.
All right. Let's see. What is the path to citizenship, immigration through the words of Donald J. Trump, so former president?
We are a nation in decline, whether you like it or not.
I hate hearing that.
I know. I hate
that.
It.
Hurts me. That hurts me. As a proud American,
Well, what you like though is, but we're going to be greater than ever before.
So that's, I think, the messaging that I think.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice to hear.
Well, that's my ultimate message. But you can't avoid the fact that we've allowed 21 million people into our country in the last 3.5 years. And I don't know your persuasion. I don't know if you guys are liberal or what, but nobody can be happy with 21 million people openly walking into a place we don't know. And it was released last week that 13,000 of those people are murderers. 13,099. 13,000.
I just want to say that, this new font that we have is really nice.
Thank you. I picked it out.
Yeah.
I didn't like the one that you left it on last week. So I had to change it last minute.
Yeah, this is nice.
First of all, she was not twerking. Megan Thee Stallion was twerking. And in Atlanta, you got to put a show on if you want your voters to vote. So get it right.
And it's stuck. She
was doing what she needed to do.
Once upon a time.
That's Marilyn.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyway, all right, cool. Thank you
The
guys
Cardi
for
B was
watching.
the first one you were singing.
I guess. I don't know. It's up and it's stuck, I guess. Yeah. All
That's
right.
Cardi B.
Let's keep going.
1,000 of those people are in prison. They're incarcerated for murder, and they let them out.
I think you have support on this, though. I think everybody,
Tremendous support,
regardless.
I think I'll let you know. I'll let you know on November 6th.
Yeah.
if I have support.
Yeah.
But
But
the
I
day
don't
after
think-
the election,
I don't think there's
November 5th.
pushback.
Funny thing is that the president's not actually picked in. They're picked a couple of months later, once the electoral college gets together. They actually decide who's president. And you can see that video on our playlist if you want to know how that really works. So
The most important day.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'll
think
let you
people
know.
are agreeing they want a strong border. I think I don't think that's an issue that's like tearing the country apart. But I do think that there is something that
there are some people.
All right, I need you getting your Kamala energy right now. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Okay. Tell the Kansas and say Hillary should not be allowed to vote. Go.
First off, you need to mind your motherfucking business because I can vote for whoever the hell I want to vote for. Okay?
Damn.
And
Damn.
as us, we finna have the first female president. It's gonna be great. So y'all get ready, okay?
Hold on.
I think men have an issue with women being in power, and I think we need to start nipping that in the bud.
All right, go ahead and cut off her camera now, Jeremy.
And they're either.
But they're like politicians that are getting some sort of reinforcement
Yeah.
through this. The average American, I don't think is going.
Or
We
they hate
need
our
an
country.
open board. Yeah.
I think only a person that.
Stop talking. Like, no, I was just playing. You did good. You protected yourself. You covered your neck. Congratulations. You are a Viking now.
We big steppers over here. Ain't no little fishes.
Whoa.
Big fish.
Oh,
we have people with learning disabilities that watch this. Chill out.
that hates our country, actually. Maybe it's a down deep hatred, can want open borders. So we took
Hold on. We got some some things going on in the chat.
we got some texting wars going on.
And Joker said, well, when white people came to the continent, they killed everybody and brought smallpox. Then for the next 500 years, they literally continued. Immigrants, please. All right. And Soda Can is still hitting you, saying, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay. All right. So to address this one in right here, sometimes you got to put the past behind you. Not just playing. But on a serious note, I mean, it's affecting us in ways that we will not understand until it's too late. And I, for one, just want the process to be better. I'm not saying that they can't come. I think they should come. I think the process shouldn't take upwards of 5 years for somebody to get processed. You know, I think they should allocate money or make sure money is there for more judges, more officers at the Border Patrol that are processing paperwork, not just there riding horses looking like Walker Texas Ranger. You know, shout out to them because we need them too, but we also need people to process it. So I'm just saying. That's me. Now, how do y'all feel about that? Because I mean,
man,
all wrong answers, please. Not all the wrong answers.
That's
Go, Alfonso.
I'm trying to think of what you go first.
No, you go
ladies first, Heather. He's trying to be a gentleman.
No.
Okay, I will add one other thing to it too. I will say that at the same time, if we had better processing for the immigrants or for people, whatever you want to call them, aliens, whatever, if we had better processing, then we probably would have been able to eliminate a lot of the issues that we were dealing with. What I mean by that is not so crazy that they were in like camps like we did the Asian population, which was wrong, but enough to where like you were going to be in an area where it wasn't just people that came here with you that spoke your language. Like it'd be other people that understood your language in that area to help you better assimilate. You know, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have been picking up geese and cracking their heads and going and eating them if they had known that, hey, this is like park decoration. You're not supposed to do that. You know, because where they're from, like this is dinner. You know, it's a culture thing. You know? That's just like if that's just like if
stay focused.
I'm trying. I don't know how to say it. Like,
oh, just say it.
It's just like if somebody from a community that loved to eat octopus, right, got brought over here, and they went to an aquarium, and you know how the aquarium, how you can like put your hand in there and like touch stuff, and they just reached in there and grabbed one and just started getting ready to eat it, like
how they eat the cats and dogs.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's a culture thing because some people eat geese. I mean, people eat duck. Same thing. But I mean, if we had a better process, we could have had people that were already there that knew their language, that knew their culture, so they could kind of let them know, hey, we're not supposed to be doing that over here. We don't do that over here. You know?
True.
Yeah. Okay, so I
I
see
gave
your
y'all
point of
plenty
view.
of time to come up.
So, okay, stop talking now.
Oh, hey, fine.
I don't think that there's really a whole issue with immigration or people coming over. I think it's that we do need a better system put in place to help them with the transition, because America is very different from most places where these other people are coming from. We're not the same as every other country. And there is a major language barrier because, everyone speaks differently. So I think that's one thing. But I think like the main thing that they have an issue with is the crime, and that's why they're trying to keep them out. But honestly, without them being here, us as Americans, we're mostly the problem. If we're gonna be honest, like
okay, but I'm
the whole gun thing is an issue.
I need a straightforward answer. Do you think immigration is as big as a deal as colonization? Which one is worse?
Wait, what?
Colonization, I might be saying it wrong, but that's what she's saying in her comment, which we're responding to. She's pretty much saying that when white people came over to the continent, they were messing stuff up.
When colonizers came?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fucking shit up.
I'm asking
that's a
you,
bigger issue than immigration.
Okay, so that's your stance. You believe that
because you literally came over
past,
and killed people, and you have an issue with immigration.
Okay, I'm. There's no right or wrong answer.
No, I know. I'm telling you, like it don't. The math ain't math in here.
Okay, the math don't math for you. So we got a yes for me. I think immigration is a big deal, more so important than colonization. You say colonization is the issue. What do you think, Alfonso? You the tiebreaker. Big stepper.
I mean, immigration is an issue. It really is. It's just too many damn people coming over. And yeah, I wish the process was better. And then when they do come over, they ain't got to be giving them money, shipping them to whatever city they want to go to.
And just go there with
letting them stay there for 3-4 years. Like, it's like, damn, what the hell? I might just go to Europe then. Go backpack for 3 years. Get some money.
Now, I will say the messed up part is going to be when these people from Florida, when the storms are finally passed and they need money, and they still trying to only give them $750. Now, that's going to be the messed up part.
Oh, yeah, the $750 ain't going to help. Y'all don't have
got
two storms.
EBT cards with balances that's got like at least $3,000 on them. Like, come on, bro. Like,
right.
You gave away monies.
They gave away billions to other countries.
To non-taxpayers and to other countries. You're correct.
And it's like, you can't help us? Like, what the hell?
But when we have literally a Cat 2 that's just hanging around right now, we got people in canoes and kayaks in their house. So here go 150
Right.
for you, big dog.
Right? It's like, damn,
What are we doing here?
you can't do nothing with that.
But some people would say that was better than what they did for the people in Katrina. So
Yeah.
progress is progress, even if it's crappy progress, I guess. Let's see. Throw the cat assassin. Rolu, nah, the smoke you don't need. Say he like to bug cocoa. Something about toes. That's weird. He said, okay.
Yeah, something about toes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
something about
that.
toes. And then
Something's wrong with y'all.
language burial. Oh yeah, you did.
I said it wrong. I know.
Say it wrong. I thought everybody's gonna let you slide. I thought they was gonna give grace, but I guess not.
No.
No
I
grace
said
for
it. I was
you.
like, fuck. Now I got to backtrack. And I was like, fuck it. We're going to keep going.
And then we also have, if your family has been here for 4 and 5 generations and you broke, and an immigrant can come over and run all the gas stations in 5 years, immigrants ain't the problem. It's us.
Exactly. Ding,
That's
ding,
a good point.
ding.
That's
She
a
got
good
a
point.
point.
That's a good
She
point.
got a point.
That's a good point. But I will say that there are more programs set aside for immigrants to do those said things, though. Just like we're seeing right now. Like they're literally being given money and given houses.
Right.
Just like they are given the grants and given the ability to run the gas stations too.
But we're giving things too. Like if you wanted to go to school and pursue a career, there's financial aid. They give you financial aid. There's grants. There's student loans. So
But
there's
not
a
everybody
way.
gets it though. Not everybody gets it.
Well, yeah, everybody don't get it, but some people get it. And then, you could always, I think the issue is a lot of people that have been here for so long really don't want to work. A lot of people don't want to work because they don't want like a fast food job or they don't want to have a janitorial job. But at the end of the day, a job is a job when you need to provide, whether that's to buy your groceries, pay your rent, put yourself to school. Like you got to figure it out because you got to want these things for yourself. And a lot of people don't have that motion. So, we ain't progressing because we choose not to. That's all that is.
Okay. Slim also come and say, "Hell, they didn't go to school." Facts.
You can always go and get your GED. It's like $200, I think.
Don't worry. Angelica got you. Said like Pell Grants, welfare, tax breaks, work studies. We get a lot. We just don't know what to do with it. Facts. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. We don't know what to do with it, but that's not necessarily our fault. Because I do know that the same example that was used, gas stations. Like the reason why they own all the gas stations in these areas is because one, nobody is really interested in owning a gas station in that area. They don't want to have the problem with it. 2, they don't know how to do it. 3, they don't know where to get the money from. 4, they don't have the connections to get stuff delivered there. So yes, good point. Good point.
Do research. That's all to it. Do your research.
I mean, yes, do your research, but we're not going to sit here and say that we're not going to say that it's not a easier process for an immigrant to do that, because they have, on top of those Pell Grants that's just for us, there are Pell Grants that's just for immigrants. And that's why a lot of people had an issue with the vice president when they was like, are you going to do something just exclusively for black people? And she's like, why would I do that? Because there are exclusive things for different people. But, neither here nor there. All right. Slim said, and they still didn't go back to school.
I feel like she's trying to do a lot, though, for like mid-class and low-class families. And they get a lot of the benefits, to be real. So, I mean, I don't think she has to really do too much more, because even when you're a first-time home buyer, there's a loan for that you can get approved for just because it's your first time being a home buyer. They're still doing that. So, and then if you have kids, it's easier for you to get a low-income apartment. It may not be in the nicest neighborhood, but if you don't like the neighborhood, hustle a little harder for you and your kids, and you can live somewhere you'll like. Like, there may be obstacles, but you can't let those obstacles overcome you and determine your lifestyle. Like you got to come past that.
Hmm. Okay.
There's always a way. So, you know,
I agree.
True, true. There is.
What you got on that, Al?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard from I've worked with a lot of immigrants throughout the years, and they've all told me the same thing. Like they're like American people don't realize the opportunities they have,
Hmm.
yeah.
and then they just say, you know, I can come here and I can run a lawn service, I can do this, do that, wash cars, do this, and have my own business in a few years. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Also too, we're kind of raised here in the States, you know, to work, just, you know, work for somebody. We're not really taught, you know, open your own business or be an entrepreneur.
I agree with that. And so the kind of sad and said nobody struggles like an immigrant. Immigrants hitting rock bottom is totally different than an American hitting rock bottom. We are the problem. I think we're getting somewhere. We still got one deserter saying Slim. Slim said people don't get approved. Now, how do we argue that? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who say things they say about immigrants can also agree that there is, well, you would say that there is latent racism in America. Is that fair to say? Or do y'all not agree with that?
No, yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's fair. But if you don't get approved in one area, you can go to another area. Houston's big enough,
But what if
and you
you
still got
can't?
the
What if
outskirts.
you're like there? Do you know how? Do you know what the term of food desert is? Do you know what that is?
What? No,
A food desert.
no. What is that?
Basically, there is an area where there are no places to buy food. So it's a food desert there, and some people live in a food desert because they don't have
Mhm.
transportation to move without those areas. The reason
Hmm.
why I brought that up is because it's a similar thing with what you just said. Like people not getting approved, yeah, from the one bank that's on that side of the town. Like, how am I supposed to get to the other bank?
So
There's
in
there's
Houston,
no route.
primarily, we have Metro. Metro's 150, a
There's
dollar
still
and fifty
food
cents, or a
deserts
dollar
though.
and 25 cents to get on. And if you're a student, it's discounted. And if you're an elder, it's discounted. There's a lot of people that ride Metro. Metro goes through damn near all of Houston. Literally, you may have to catch two, three
So you
buses,
saying
but
okay?
it goes through all of Houston. And
So
I'm
you saying
pretty
here in
sure there's
Houston
other
there should
places.
be no food deserts in Houston because you can just hop
I
on
mean,
the
I'm not
bus
saying
and
that
just
there's
go.
not, because what you're saying, I've actually seen it on TikTok where people live outside of the city limits, and it's like all dirt. It's like in Arizona or Utah, and it's all dirt, and they
That's
like
called the
have
country. That's not a. That's
what
out in the
same fucking
country.
thing. Like, but they're not no, well, it's not the
There's
country
nothing
out
wrong
there.
with
There's
that.
no fucking trees. It's all dirt.
Okay.
So, but you know, it's like you're farther away and you don't have a way unless you drive your car. So, I mean, if you don't have a
I
car,
agree with you. I'm just
save
giving you a hard
money for
time.
a car. Like, if you can't afford a car note monthly,
Whoa,
you
whoa,
could
whoa.
save
If
money
you
to get
need
a
a car,
cash
just
car.
save money for a
You
car, right? Is that what you just said?
what?
You said if somebody needs a car, you just save money to get a car. That's all you gotta do, right?
Yeah, you work to save money to get a car. And I understand that you may have other expenses as well, but you could still put however much to the side to get you a new car. Like, you have to work and you have to budget to live a life. Like, it's that simple.
So
It's
pull
not that
yourself
hard.
up
You're
by
not
your
gonna
own
start
bootstraps, right?
what?
Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, right?
I mean,
Just
you got
get
to
it
make shit
done.
happen. No one's going to give it to you. You
Right.
got to make shit happen for yourself. It's
Okay.
America.
Okay. You ain't getting no argument from me.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, because a lot of people, especially people in my generation, and I could say this because I'm like 90s baby, and I've seen a lot that a lot of people my age aren't willing to work or aren't willing to make the sacrifices to get to where they need to get to in life. And we're just getting older. So at some point, the whole I have my mommy and daddy to take care of me, like it has to go out the door. You have to actually try. because when they're gone, there is no one else to take care of you. Like, this is your life. You got to take charge. So it is what it is. I mean, just got to make it
No, I agree.
happen.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear me say nothing against that. Alphonse, you got anything for it?
Nah, she explained it all right there.
Yeah, she's good on that one. And the chat seems to have calmed back down. The category the category 3 has simmered down, man.
No, it's back
Things
to a
went out of
category
hand
1.
for a second there. Thought we was gonna get swallowed up.
Oh
No,
my
we
God.
didn't know. We was talking.
Nah, but
Thought we was gonna see Diddy with the baby oil. Grab my hand. It's too slick. Grab my
Ooh-wee.
hand.
oh, man.
All right. Okay. Let's finish this up with the immigration part, and then we'll wrap it unless we get some more. Or if anybody wants to say
Alright.
anything. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Officially one of the longest streams we've done. Over an hour and 50 minutes with you guys. Staying there 2 hours. So thank you all again for rocking with us. We're gonna keep on going. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us, and we thank you. Also, be sure to go to our Instagram page. Let me go ahead and throw that
I'm
up.
gonna put it on there.
Okay, it's gonna be in the chat, but make sure that you join. Right there. It's gonna be at underscore TBH underscore podcast underscore. So we're gonna be doing a Q&A next week. So make sure you ask your questions, okay? And if you do it early enough, then we'll be able to keep them anonymous, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the sooner you send it in, then we can go ahead and get that done. Also, Alfonso and Heather are going to be doing that because I will be somewhere in an undisclosed location, taking a little time to the self with the family. So we also are still going to be doing Slim Show tomorrow, which you will not hear my voice. You will hear, maybe you'll hear Heather's voice in the background, but she will be uh, running that show, and then she'll be running again on that Thursday coming up, unless Alfonso does it. So we still rocking. We still gonna give y'all your content that y'all are accustomed to.
He said, "Sign me off.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
heard
doing
him.
that."
I heard him.
Oh, man.
I definitely heard him.
And more than 21 million people in the last 3.5 years, and we have no idea where they even come from. They're terrorists, they're drug dealers. You know, in Venezuela, and it's not just South America, but take Venezuela. They've taken their criminals off the streets of Caracas, which was a very dangerous city. You couldn't walk across the street in Caracas and get a loaf of bread. Right now, it's a safe city. Their crime is down 72%. They've taken all of their criminals, almost all of them, and they brought them into the United States and dumped them.
Yeah.
That's not ending well. You know where some of them went? To Aurora in Colorado. And they took over the town. They took it over.
The whole town?
Oh, pretty much, yeah. You know how they took it over? With guns. If they went into the real estate business, like me, I had to go to a bank and borrow.
Yeah.
They went in with
guns.
MK-47s, or they went in with
Would have been so much easier.
weapons like nobody's ever seen before. You know,
I think most people
they
are
went
on
in with
board.
military-style weapons. They've taken it over.
But I think most people are on board with deporting any illegal that has committed a crime.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's bipartisan support of that. I think the tricky thing comes, and honestly, I have empathy. Like, you're a business owner.
Yeah.
There's been people. I'm not trying to.
One thing I will say about Andrew Schultz, and we're gonna go ahead and give him credit. He is a master at interviewing people. I don't know if y'all noticed how off the rails Donald Trump was going. He was going off the rail.
I was gonna say I didn't even hear about that happening. Did that really happen, or did he make that up? Because it sounded made up.
I don't think they came through with
I know, because I'm like, that would have been all over the
I'm
news.
like, where
Like,
did they get these guns?
I heard about that. I don't know how true it was, but
Yo, I mean, if it did, then my God, you said it in a
That's
way that
scary.
I've never heard it before. But I like the fact that Andrew acknowledged it, brought it back around, and kept it back on target. Like, he actually need him to be on his cabinet. Like, that would be great. Like, for him to be his PR guy, like, we'd be fine. Anyway, we're almost done with this segment right here, guys. Y'all want to finish it up or what? You still good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. We're good.
Out you, but like there's been people I'm sure that might not have had like
Yeah,
legal citizenship that have maybe worked in various businesses.
that's true.
And it's like, I've definitely been taken care of as a kid by people that weren't legal, babysitters and stuff. So there are people that maybe would like a path to citizenship that I have a lot of empathy for.
You have to start with the criminals.
Agreed.
Okay, look.
But
I
maybe we can.
It's very tough.
Maybe we can open our hearts a little bit to the people who are trying to be, good, hardworking Americans.
And you know what's going to happen? You're going to be in the midst of this. Now, Dwight Eisenhower was sort of a moderate, General Eisenhower. Did you know that they had 8% generals, president of the United States, 8% were generals, 92% were politicians, and then you had Trump. See, that's a weave. We go off it just
I
for
like
a
that.
second.
Because now I'm like, where are we weaving to? I'm into this.
No, think of it, because we're talking about generals, and then you get back onto the general.
There you
Because
go.
what I was going to say is that Eisenhower.
I like the
is a
play-by-play
moderate.
for the week.
No, it's good though, isn't it
Yeah.
great? We're going through it. We mentioned Eisenhower.
I
and
don't
then
really
say
like this interview.
He was a general.
I don't like this, and it's like all over the place. I do not like this.
It is sharp humor. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love it. I love the humor, dog. Like, it's crazy. Like, the dude literally told him that I'm about to not answer your question. Like, I'm about to fucking shout that question right out. And then he called him out on it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm still gonna try to do it." Like, don't worry about it. All right, sorry guys, got a little nerdy. I think the immigration part is over though. Anyway, thoughts? Let's go right here. I'm gonna ask two questions. The first question is, and you can answer with a yes or no or however you want to do it. In chat, you guys can play around with it too. One, which candidate looked or felt to be more authentic in their reaction? So if you think it's Kamala, you can put K. If you think it's Donald, you can put D. What do you think, Heather? Which one was the most authentic in their interviews?
Harris.
Okay. What about you, Alfonso?
Me, I say surprisingly Kamala. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I don't see anybody in the chat. So I will say that the most authentic person would have been still Donald for me. Now, the next question is this. Which one represented the coveted title that they're trying to get the most effectively? Was it Kamala or was it Donald? Chat, if you want to play along, you can put 1 for Kamala and you can put 2 for Donald. And the question is, who represented the office that they're trying to attain more effectively? That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't get to see
No,
Donald.
just based off of what you got right here. Just based off of what you got right here.
I didn't like what I seen right here.
So
I don't feel like it was authentic at all.
So you think because of the authenticness, you think that C actually did a better job at representing what the title could be or what it should be?
Yeah, I really think she did really good. I think she did better than him because he was just all over the place, and then he was like talking some nonsense, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Now,
But
keep in mind, we just took snippets out of both of them. We did not watch all of it. We didn't get into a lot of stuff, but I respect that. Alfonso, what do you think?
I'll have to say Trump.
Okay, why?
He just, I don't know. He just seemed like he represented better. I don't know. It just.
That's a better feeling overall.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, for me, this is where it gets tricky for me because which one did I enjoy seeing the most authentic version of themselves? It had to be Trump, 100%. I mean, y'all saw me cracking up a few minutes ago. But who did I feel actually represented the title of president more effectively during the interview? Doing the snippets only that we have dealt with, because I actually have seen a good portion of the Call Me Daddy one. I think maybe like 20 or so minutes, and I watched a little bit of this one too. But just based off of what you guys have seen, us watched tonight, I would have to say that Kamala actually did a better job of addressing, like, with the tone, a more like presidential tone for me. Did I like Donald Trump better as an overall candidate? Yes. But if we talking just on these two snippets, I would say that if this was the Kamala vice president that he was dealing with at the beginning, it'd be an issue. I'm just saying it would been an issue. So she would have been a far better contender. Like, it would be bad for him right now. They probably would have already replaced him too. I'll go ahead and say that. If she had come with her A game, like that video looked like she was doing, they would have replaced Donald Trump as our runner. They might would have put JD in there. JD Vance. They might would have put what's the other dude? Buttigieg. That mayor over there. They might would have put the business owner, the vet. They might would have put him up for that because he would have needed somebody that was sharp enough to fight back. You know. Soda Can Assassin said, "This is great. I'm glad. You know, I think we found a format where we can actually have a conversation, and I'm proud of both of y'all for hanging around. I think maybe because we didn't get so tired, just answering the questions come out easier. So you don't care." Soda Can says Trump means everything he says. True. So
Trump sounded crazy as fuck. They went
answer to his
in with military guns. Like, what?
That's the answer to the first question. Who was more authentic? He said Trump means everything he says. And who did it? Who represented the title better? He says it's still Trump for him too, and that's okay because I'm not saying that I'm voting for Kamala. I'm saying that within these two clips that we watched, that if she had brought that type of game, we all would be looking at a different board. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It would not be the battle of that we thought we were gonna have, the battle of two old white men, and then we got Kamala, and it would have been a battle of the two brown skinned folk, because I really think the vet would have probably got picked at that point. Just saying, because the vet was dangerous. Like, I don't know if y'all paying attention to that dude, but he was cold. Some said Harris and Harris on both questions. Okay, fair enough. And then Soda Can said, "Hell, you sound crazy."
That's fine. I'll take that.
What? The one thing I will say about this is that although Heather has not changed who she's planning on voting for, her reasoning behind that solidify it are being brought out to the forefront. You know? So whether she ends up voting for either or, these last little shows that we've been doing, especially when we do the political stuff, it's affecting, because if C's starting to be able to do this as well, then I know some people in the chat are also thinking about it too. Even if you're not gonna change your mind, at least you got more than C Black. At least you got something else.
She's way more than that.
At least now you got the story that you was talking about, or you got the, not just the generic my mother, single parent thing, like she say everywhere. Like, you've actually mined out some really good stuff that now you can say with certainty, yeah, my gut was right. If you gonna go with her, it doesn't make it so face value. Slim says facts. But yeah, this is the whole point of these segments in the show, so that you guys learn to better understand why you made the decision. You might have made a good decision, but you're just understanding why, or understanding why that decision isn't good. There's no right or wrongs. You're supposed to vote your interest. Whatever is your interest, that's what's right. So the cat said, Jeremy, don't you get all liberal on me. Coco is crazy up here. No. This is Switzerland. All right. I can come up in here, it's fine, it's whatever. But I mean, I know what I'm voting for. And I'm also betting on myself on some reason why I'm voting. the way I'm voting. You know, but it's good to know who and why, not just who. You know, Heather could probably influence a handful of more people to vote for, and then that's how she become being the president. Who knows? She could be the linchpin, one TikTok away, or one weird face, you know, talking about Donald Trump, and they'd be like, it go viral, and then everybody's like, yeah, that's gonna be the one. Like Alfonso could be walking down the street and hear somebody say something and persuade them not to, or whatever, you know.
Right.
You know, Soda Can might be able to too. All right, Slim said DT gonna to be P. Diddy in the White House, Donald Trump, because he all about games. So basically, you think that Donald
He
Trump
do be on that
gonna
bullshit.
be P. Diddy? He gonna be like, can't stop, won't stop.
Oh my god!
All right, y'all, we getting out of here. Let's go ahead and break it on down, man. Let's get up out of here. We're gonna leave it to Heather first. Heather, what you got?
Thank you guys for staying on and watching us for a full 2 hours. We really appreciate y'all support. We couldn't do this without you guys.
All right. And Alfonso.
Thank you for everybody joining, and yeah, I'm freaking tired. But yeah, no, this was fun. And thank you for everybody for being along with us. So yeah.
All right. And guys, you already know what I'm gonna say. At the end of the day, it's always you versus you, baby. Make sure that you know why you voting for who you vote for, but also make sure that you are doing the best that you can do in this life, so that you can leave something for yourself. Do the best that you can. Try something new. Don't be afraid. Everything's gonna be all right. And if it don't, hey, it's always tomorrow. We love you.